Medium Tank 15, the last mission that I technically have to do for the Object 260. Do 3,500 damage to enemy tank destroyers. Multiple factors come in. Trying to do this mission. One, most importantly, is the matchmaking. There have to be enough tank destroyers on the enemy team for me to shoot at. The RNG, what tank I'm playing, and if the enemy tank destroyers shoots back. They do. Don't get me wrong, the matchmaking actually gave me a lot of games with enough tank destroyers. It is the fact that I played like a wet sack of shit that I couldn't try and hit or even get close to the enemy tank destroyers. For some reason, this Type 5 Heavy is literally saving the enemy tank destroyers from being shat on by me. And then I realized I am playing the wrong tanks for this mission. Why am I playing single shot medium tanks for this mission? What am I doing? Autoloaders. An autoloader is what I need for this mission. 2 clips with the Batchat 25T or 3 clips with the TVP T5051. That should be enough to do 3,500 damage if I at least do those in tank destroyers. That is the whole plan. So, in this game, there are enough tank destroyers. Yeah, but I am too focused. I'm literally too focused on trying to shoot that guerrilla that's in the middle. And guess what? That's gonna bite me in the butt. I mean, it would help if you get enough tank destroyers on the enemy team that combine more than 3,500 damage to do, not 3,300. No. More tank destroyers, not less, technically. So we find ourselves on Fjords, and have a look at that. 4 enemy tier 9 tank destroyers and a tier 10 that is 9,100 HP that I can do to tank destroyers. That is literally 2.5 times. I can do my mission 2.5 times in this game. That is how good my odds are in doing it in this particular game. Now, the Yak Tiger is in the middle. The 704 and the Waffendrager are gonna be in the middle or down south. So that pretty much leaves the 183 and the WZ111G fake tank for me to shoot at. That is a combined of 3,800 damage. So pretty much I just have to do 2 full clips in my Batchat, 1 full clip in the 183 and 1 full clip in the GFT. So I went for the reload here, and I tell you, this is the worst timing for a reload ever, because this is the point where the Yak Tiger decides, I'm done, I'm bored, I'm gonna drive. That is literally 390 worth of damage that I just wasted by not being there to shoot at him because I'm reloading, which means that, trust me, that's gonna come back to bite me in the butt. I could have done 1 shot to the Yak Tiger from the position I am in without taking damage, and then I would be, well, I mean, wouldn't say that I'm well on my way to do my mission, but 1 shot of damage is better than no shots of damage. So instead I'll just shoot at the 257, because this was day 4. This was day 4 of trying to do it. 4 days of non-stop playing tier 10 medium tanks to do medium tank 15. Because I knew that I was super close to the Object 260. And there is the 183. That is the target I want. And I'm just gonna go sit here and unload on him. I just want that damage. And there's the WZ101 GFT. Every tank destroyer is spotted. I know what I have to do. I cannot go to the south because I'm pretty sure the 704 is going to take more damage before I can get there, and only 1 shot of damage versus 2 pretty much full health tank destroyers in the north. I'd rather take the 2 full health tank destroyers in the north. But like I said, this was day 4. I had lost 0.05 of win percent. I won 2 out of 17 games just trying to do this mission because I don't play my own game. I'm literally just sitting here waiting for tank destroyers to drive out in front of my gun for me to shoot at them. If I have a shot on a heavy tank or a difficult shot at the tank destroyer, I would shoot the tank destroyer. I would literally throw games for me to do my damage. And I make a mistake here as well. I could have put a second shot into that 183 because he really was not paying attention to where I was. I think he was trying to shoot at the VKB down south, or whatever the other tank is that is close to the how was it, 705? Down there. Is that even a 705? It was a 705. Amazing. Now he is aimed here because he knows that I'm up here, so I cannot go and poke out anymore. So there I am again. 4 shots in my autoloader. I cannot shoot the 183 because he will kill me. He will just straight up ham bone me in my butt. So I go for the reload again. So while I was reloading, I saw the mouse driving through the middle, and I'm like, wait a minute, I can go down driving through the middle. And that is a good decision, because there we find the WZ-111-1G fake tank just chilling with his dick out. He missed the shot on us, which means that we have more than enough time to get his side. And you want to know what shaky aim looks like plus throwing? I get his side, I auto aim. Not the first shot, the second shot I don't auto aim. The third one I do. But I literally just keep on clicking at the wrong moment. I don't know where this one went. I think it literally just bounced off his beak. So that's 3 shots wasted, 2 shots penned. Artie shot me for 784 because he penned the shot. So that was a waste of a clip on a tank destroyer. It literally just was a waste. I was cursing to myself like, you incredible idiots. You cannot even pen the side of a WZ-111 fake tank. Like, that's flat. It's flat armor. How can you not pen that shit? So here I thought that I ruined it. If the mouse pens a shot, which he didn't, it would be impossible for me to do it. I don't know the health of the 183 anymore at this point. So I'm still thinking I can do it. The mouse seems to have trouble penning the 111 fake tank. I want to know what his 183 is. If he's up top, game over. If he's down there, I can do it. He's 18 health. The 111 has got a lot of health left. Maybe I can still do it. Maybe I can still do it if I kill the 111 and I kill the 183. At this point, I don't have the damage counter in the bottom, and I don't know that I cannot do it anymore. Oh, my heart was racing because I thought I'd done it. I literally thought I'd done it, even though I threw against the 111, even though I didn't shoot the Jagdagger going through the middle, even though I didn't shoot the 183 a second time while he was driving towards me. Like, all of those things combined, if I would have done them, you would have given me this mission. But instead, I am a massive idiot with 51 damage low of doing 3.5k to tank destroyers. And I cannot be arsed. I don't want to go fight a T-57 heavy or a 140. I want this game to go over and see that I did not do my mission. If you think I would have given up after that, you were sorely mistaken, because I continued. I knew, especially after that game, that I would be able to do it. Like, I just need the matchmaking to give me tank destroyers for me to shoot at, and I need my autoloaders to work. 2 out of 4 shots on the version 4, decent start. Now, the fun thing is, I'm not going to put a counter up in this battle, for the sole reason, you will see why. Like, so far I've only shot at tank destroyers, so what's the point of putting up a counter if you can just see the bottom left, the damage done so far? It's only tank destroyers. And you know what I said last game? If I have an easy shot on a heavy tank and a difficult shot on the tank destroyer, I would go for the tank destroyer, and that's exactly what I'm going to do this game. I'm just going to shoot and focus tank destroyers. I have 5 tank destroyers in this game. 1 has died, I put 2 shots into him. Another one is in the middle, that leaves 2 183 and an E4 for me to shoot at. And they're all in town. There's 9,900 damage that I could do to tank destroyers. Well, not anymore. I mean, the version 4 died, the guerrilla died. But there was 9,900 damage that I can do to tank destroyers. That's 2.8 times the amount that I have to do to tank destroyers. So if I don't do it this game, I might as well just stab myself in the ass, because there's no point in even trying it anymore. But I have to be careful. There's 2 183s. One doesn't have full health anymore, which is a shame, but there's still more than enough health that I can eat on and feast on and dick on and rick on. But no, if I'm not careful with the 183s, they can one-shot me, and then I'm gonna have to stab myself in the ass. So I put a shot into the side of the E4, and I pull back, but then the 183 pokes out, and I'm not even looking where I'm aiming, I'm looking where he is aiming. Because as long as he's not aiming at me, I can unload, and that's exactly what happened. He didn't aim at me, he tried to shoot someone else, and I unloaded onto him. So that's now 2.5k damage done to tank destroyers. Literally, 1 more clip, and I've done it. 3 shots would do it as well, because 2,600 plus 900 is 3,500. Quick maths. 2 plus 2 is -1 is 4. Quite really. Let's go. Lower plate 1. Lower plate 2. He dies. Not enough. 1 more shot It is heat. It pens the tracks of the 183. The second shot into the 183 just tracks him. And I've done it. Like, that's it. 3,500 and what is it? 44? I can't see. It's too small for me. Damage done. And I'm like, I know I've done it. But I just, you know, really want to make sure that I have done it. So I'm gonna just shoot this 183 like a couple of more times. Just to enjoy the moment. You know, 3 more shots into the 183 to kill him. And that's it. 4,000 damage done to tank destroyers. Oh. I was screaming. I was jumping in my chair. I was shaking so bad in my hands because I've done it. I've done medium tank 15. I've got my 260. But do I? I'll tell you why in a minute, because I technically don't get my object 260 after this game. But I do get my object 260 after this game. I'm eligible to get it after this game. But I've done it. I've done medium tank 15. I've hunted the hunters, or whatever the mission name is anyway. And I want to win this game. I mean, there's not a lot left to do in this game. It's a Type 5 in cap. There's an I-7 in front of him. There's a Batchat 155-58 shooting at him. There's an AMX M445 below me shooting at him. I penned 1 out of 4 shots. And we're gonna fast forward to me just auto-aiming at an E5 and bouncing all my shots because I was just too happy to care. The secondary for this mission is to damage 8 enemy vehicles. If I would have penned the E5, that would have been 7. So, no secondary mission for me. But I don't care. I've done it. We've won the game. I have my object 260. I was so overwhelmed in the moment that I forgot to take in-game, post-game stat pictures of me completing MT15. But here it is. Here's the actual picture of me doing it. So here it is, medium tank 15, not done with honors, but I've done it nonetheless. I didn't damage 8 enemy vehicles, but we did win. There it is, tank destroyer 15, done with honors. You will see that in a different video, that particular game, but that leaves light tanks, heavy tanks and artillery for me to do. Light tank, I used orders. I had 12 orders that I could waste on the remaining 15th mission. So the light tank's done with orders. Heavy tank, done with orders. I had 8 left. I've done those. 4 remaining. SPG, no one ever does SPG 15 anyway. Like, who cares? I don't. Done with orders. I had 16 orders left in total. And I got them all from doing all of the 15th mission, except for SPG 15 for the T55A with honors. So there you go. I cheated my way to the object 260. I have done TD15 with honors. I have done medium tank 15, not with honors. I had enough orders to waste on the rest. So there you go. How to get to object 260 without actually doing all of the missions. Sunday, you will see the gameplay because you all voted for it.